What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're looking at a gold farm that used to be like roughly 40,000 gold an hour for a very long time to now being closer to 160, 170 plus thousand gold per hour. Absolutely insane. Suggestion came from a longtime viewer of mine, Crusat, so big credits to him. And this gold farm, alongside all other tactics and methods that I personally use, in order to achieve hundreds of millions of gold is of course located in the 0 to 10 million gold guide. So if you don't have that already, you can read more about it and grab it with the link down below in the description. But don't forget to use the discount code STUDENT for 50% off. So the farm we're taking a look at is old content, but it's not that old. It's actually a Dragonflight gold farm, which is absolutely popping off right now. The cool thing about it is that it's a farming technique that we used to do with a 2x4 setup. But right now, since we're level 80, the mobs, they die too fast. So it's just going to be better to be in a 5-man group. Not only that, but you also get way more of the items that you're going to be after. So in this case, at this specific location, I know a lot of you guys watching this video already knows what the video is all about, just seeing the footage from my live stream right here. But the main objective is to farm this bad boy right here, the flash frozen meat. So I already sold a couple of them, not that many though, from when we farmed them earlier on today, and I still have 479 left, which the 479 is 160,000 gold on that food alone. Absolutely insane. You also get like roughly 8,000 gold raw, and then you would get like another like 7,000-8,000 gold in just like cloth if you have a tailoring on the tune. But the reason why people would want to buy the flash frozen meat is because there's a lot of people who didn't play Dragonflight, and that means they didn't acquire this one of the secret mounts of Dragonflight, the temperamental Skyclaw. So in order to get this mount, you need to have a bunch of different reagents, like food pretty much, where like the flash frozen meat, you need 20 of that in order to get it. You need 20 Tuskar jerky and 20 Nolan's House special. So all of these items, all these three items have gone up in price drastically lately, which kind of makes sense because there's very few people, close to nobody, is doing Dragonflight gold farms right now. But at the same time, you have a bunch of people playing the game and a bunch of people who don't have this secret mount. So naturally, the materials are going to be like fairly expensive. And if you think about it, and you might think to yourself, like, okay, but getting 160, 170,000 gold worth of consumables, like who's going to want to pay that amount? But it's not that bad. Flash frozen meat is the most expensive one out of them, and you need 20 of them. And so people don't mind spending like 7,000 gold for the flash frozen meat, another 3,000 gold for Tusker jerky, and another like 3,000, 4,000 gold for the Nolan's House special. That is less than 20,000 gold. That is a fairly cheap secret mount to obtain. So even though the price is relatively expensive on the materials, when you look at like the 1 hour result, it's not expensive for people to go and grab these mounts. It's actually extremely, extremely cheap. So selling these items have never been an issue. And I don't think it's going to be an issue now in the war within either. So absolutely great gold farm to do right now. And it's not like this is the only gold farms that's good. There's so many old content gold farms that's popping off right now. So a lot of people, myself included, are starting to look into older content farms as they yield a higher gold per hour than a lot of the war within gold farms. But if you want to go ahead and do like the farm for the flash frozen meat, you got to go to the Azure span, and you got to go to this camp right here, Camp Nowhere. Like this entire area is filled with gnolls that can drop the flash frozen meats. By all means, you can also farm the Tuskar jerky and the Nolan's House special at like different gnoll camps, like right down here for the Tuskar jerky. And then you can farm the Nolan's House special at this camp right here. But the gold per hour wise, the flash frozen meat is going to be the best one, and they hyper spawn like absolutely crazy, like you guys could see from the clip from our live streams when we farmed it. You can take a look at the loot appraiser as well. 27 minutes in, 76,000 gold. Those are all materials with min buyout, so the actual price, because the price is the same on every single realm in EU, because it's items that stack, so items that goes in the regional auction house. So really, really good farm, and by all means, a lot of these farms won't stay as good for a very long time. But right now, we're in a situation where we have so many different expansions and so many different farms. So there's always going to be like some old content farms where you're farming something that goes in the regional auction house that has a really good price, like super high gold per hour, and it's a reagent or like a consumable, something that stacks, that you can also sell relatively easily. So got a bunch of videos like that coming up on the channel. So just make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel if you want to see those videos when they drop. If you want to see the videos before they go on YouTube, you can consider signing up to the VIP Discord, which is pretty much like a Patreon. You get to watch all my YouTube videos before they go public on YouTube, but you also get access to exclusive gold farming tips. There's multiple spreadsheets, investments, and much, much more. Linked down below in the description, together with the 0 to 10 million gold guide. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye bye.